Hello guys, welcome to this video. Today we're going to be going through the new event quests, side quests, and Mojo's Choice. Let's jump straight into it. I hope you guys enjoy it, and yeah, let's go. So, as I said, we'll be jumping into this new 2023 Summoners Welcome to Mojo's Choice. So, there are a few new areas to this, especially on Twitter. There's some really cool bits, but I'll break down what this says and then jump into the next part. So celebrate the beginning of the 9th year. We have our monthly side quest Mojo's Choice, and later in the month the return of the new year. So that is to follow. So Mojo's Choice, you challenge the best the contest has to offer and submit your votes. A new quest and vote will be available each week. It's worth noting Mojo probably doesn't care who you vote for. So you've got 4 weekly side quests. One obviously released each week, 2 paths in each. Energy per step, which is a bit of a shame. Obviously, it's better when they're free, but what can you do? 5 difficulties to this, including the new Thronebreaker one, which they said they would add in the new year, as well as rewards rework to that Thronebreaker progression, which is really nice. And then the new Mojo's Choice Crystal, you will also get, and some solo objectives. So how do you vote? Each week, the summoners will receive an in-game mail from Mojo, which includes a Mojo's Choice voice vote item. Use these items to purchase a Mojo's Choice ballot box from the featured tab, and then you submit your vote. As I said, the long-awaited difficulty rebalance is here. So level 5, it goes from 1 to 5, 5 Thronebreaker plus, 4 Cavalier, 3 uncollected, 2 Conqueror, and 1 target proven. So they replaced the original Heroic Master Epic, which is what we really needed. And then, as you can see, the 7-day login calendar, which looks really nice. The solo objectives, so obviously if we go down to bits that are a bit more interesting on the old Cavalier here and Thronebreaker. So obviously on Cavalier you can get a lot of alloys, so obviously things to do with relics. The same in the second half of it, more relics in there, 4-star relics. And then obviously for the Thronebreaker you've got some more 4-star relics, some crystal shards, which is really nice. And then you've obviously, as you can see there, your solo showdown rewards. So it includes a lot of relics, which is obviously what it was always going to be. It was always going to be quite heavily targeted towards relics. And then if we go down and look at our level 4 and 5 for the event, as you can see, some really nice stuff here. So 15,000 hero crystal shards, really good. Some Mojo's crystal shards, really nice. When you go down, you'll see why that's really nice in a second. Some sig stones, gold, lots of gold on offer. Even up here, you've got like 6,000 hero shards and 15, so that's like 21,000 6-star hero shards. Even more, 24,000, including the ones from uncollected. It'll be interesting to see whether you are able to do all of the difficulties. I imagine you will be able to, but I'm not 100%, and we're sort of yet to see that and have that confirmed. This is sort of the big bit, in my opinion, and that is Mojo's Choice Crystal. Look at the champs in here. Magneto, top tier, top 5. Nimrod, top 5. Falcon, really useful. Human Torch, amazing. Ultron, amazing. Iron Man Infinity War with a new buff. Longshot, Professor X, 2 great champs. Cersei, really good on Battlegrounds defense. The Hood, Black Widow, Gore, Hulk again with the new buff that's coming. White Magneto, Thor, Black Bolt, King Groot, Korg. Like, there are some really amazing champs in this. And then also, and here is where we see a little bit like, this isn't too detailed, but it does make you excited for what's to come. So obviously you've got the Overture of Evil. This brings in Zemo and Absorbing Man, who look like 2 amazing champs. Obviously this is a little bit more of when they're added. The interesting thing at the bottom of this is they'll both be added in a different way. Crystals and Arenas, Absorbing Man will be available on the 19th and Zemo on the 26th. So a bit of a, I guess, a staggered release of those champs. And then again, we've got the Mojo Choice, which looks really cool. Quest difficulty upgrades, as I said, threat level 1 to 5. We've gone through the rewards for those, which look quite juicy and is definitely an upgrade on the current rewards that we've got, because they needed to be upgraded, in my opinion. Currently, like Cavalier, when I was Cavalier almost the Cavalier difficulty for early Cavaliers is quite difficult, and then for late Cavaliers is still relatively tricky to 100%, but as soon as you get to Thronebreak, it becomes a little bit too easy, which is very, very difficult. This is another really exciting thing. We've got Eternity of Pain Acceptance, which is due to come on the 18th of January. This is you'll be tested with 16 of the previous Eternity of Pain fights spread out over 2 paths, with Nameless Thanos as your final opponent. The quest will be accompanied by Corinna's Challenges Volume 3, which is really nice to see. I'm yet to complete all of them, but a Volume 3 will be really nice, really push me along. And that's all coming on the 18th. The Gauntlet is back. That comes on the 11th. Really, really excited to try this out. I wasn't in the game when this first came out, so I'm really excited to go in, jump in, see what we've got, and experience it. The interesting thing about this is that as it says there, you need keys to enter. Players will be awarded with these keys based on how many times they have previously completed the hardest path of the Gauntlet, so that no one is left out if they missed it before. Keys will also be added to the end of Act 6, so that even future players can still experience the Gauntlet. That means to me that it's here to stay, and that it's going to be in the permanent tab with like Abyss of Legends, which is really, really cool. Champion updates, we've got Infinity War Iron Man and then Wiccan have both been updated. We obviously heard that with their buffs. Wiccan has a bit more of an extensive, I believe it's shocks. I'm not 100%, and same with Iron Man. New relics, which is really, really exciting. We finally got, sort of, to me, I thought relics would be all the old characters. Would we ever see like a Doom relic? And it shows here that maybe we will. Valkyrie, Brand, like basically still in the featured. She's coming out as a relic. She, checking them out earlier, she gives you a pierce buff. Iron Fist allows your heavy attacks to do more damage. And Captain America obviously gives you better block proficiency. So they're 3 really cool, really useful. Really, that in my opinion, they're really useful because currently, like Venom, he needs to have a bleed cosmic. There's not loads of those. So he's very niche to what champs you can put him on, whereas with Valkyrie and Captain America and Iron Fist, you can put them on any of their class type and they'll boost them no matter what. We've also got a new fight stage. This is the one that you saw in the, I believe, the Zemo and Absorbing Man clip of the champion's sort of release first look, which looks really nice. And then Summoner Choices back. If you haven't seen that, I believe it's Bullseye, White Tiger, Sunfire, Gladiator, Psycholock or something like I can't remember his name entirely, which look really interesting. And then we've got a massive amount of bug fixes and improvements. Gallon Silver Surfer energy synergy is fixed. Incursion hacks descriptions are fixed, or at least updated. Storm Relic now works the way it should. Mordo now has a synergy with Wiccan, which is no longer showing as coming soon, so that should be a new synergy. A flat reduction on Archangel's ability accuracy, which is really nice. We have just looking for interesting things. Obviously, I want this to be relatively quick. Gallon's Cosmic Seed is now no longer going on an early unblockable cooldown. And then one of the most interesting things for me is this one at the bottom here, where it says, change the hit me, I dare you know to reset the counter when hit at 10 charges, whether armor up is triggered or not. So for example, Rintra and Tigra at the minute aren't working due to they stay on 10 charges, and if this charge doesn't go down, basically if you've still not got that neutralize on, if it goes down and you hit them again and it gives a neutralize, you still get that armor up buff and you can't get it off. So this is fixing them, allows the neutralized champs to work in Battlegrounds, which is perfect for me because obviously I've got both Rintra and Tigra, so 2 new options, and that's really, really good. Let me know what you think of this new quest. I'm actually personally really excited. I cannot wait for this month. This looks like it's going to have the most things offered to me this month. It's going to be one where we can really see how many different things are available. Like I said, Grandmaster Gauntlet, Eternity of Pain, the new quest difficulties. We've still got the Battleground season, buffs to Iron Man, Infinity War, which is always exciting to see how they play out. Let me know what you think of it, as I said. Leave some comments down below if you're excited, and thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Please like, please subscribe, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.